big stud athletes like you guys, right? And 10 days after a surgery, you're a puddle of nothing, weeping and crying on the table, right? And your confidence is destroyed. You don't know what your future is going to be like, and you have some faith and hope, but there's also a ton of doubt and uncertainty. You're feeling like you're in the weak angle, but you've shown up ready to go, but you don't know what's going to happen. And then 4 weeks later, out comes this cocky, arrogant person that's ready to do way too many things that they're not supposed to do, right? Hey, when can I jump off of this thing, right? And it's like, whoa, we just started balancing on one leg. Slow down, right? When can I run sprints? When can I do this, right? Don't you remember when you were laying on the table 4 months ago crying? Did you forget that? Do you want this again, right? Are you really ready for this? And everybody's a little different when it comes to that, right? But in that sense, as the practitioner, the trainer, the therapist, the coach, you've sort of done your job at that point, right? When somebody's coming in and their confidence is sky high after you've seen them in that scenario, you've done your real job, right? Is to instill that confidence, because in that confidence, just like Joanne was saying about what she did with her wrist, she's going, yeah, I think I can do this. I'm going to try this, right? And the smarter you are about it, the less risk that you have, right? And that becomes the question. And so, but we eventually have to take risks and get out of the bubble and go test our confidence, right? But when we do that, we want to have the best plan that we possibly can have to be confident in, to go and execute those things. And that's what the strong angle is about, because now you can take that question and evaluate your plan. And ultimately, if you read the book, it's not just that question. Once you ask that question, it's also holding it up to the code. The code is the filter of alignment, connection, coordination, and then execution. That's the full integration. And if we don't get the full integration, it leaves you fragmented, and you have to try to use affirmations and all these things to tell you to yourself that you're confident when you're really not. And that's what ends up leading to these imposter syndromes and all of this type of stuff. It leads to our issues with performance anxiety, because we don't have that confidence in our own efficiency, and we know it, but for some reason we won't stop and say, hold on a second, I need to restructure my plan. We just keep pushing forward. Well, the real reason is because we're gritty gamers, and we're going to be game for whatever there is to come, and we have the grit to push through. And in the past, we know that has gotten us somewhere, but it doesn't always get us exactly where we want to go.